Hi friends, welcome to my channel. A very warm welcome to everyone, each and everyone, the new subscribers, the returning ones, a very warm welcome. And thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Really appreciate your love and support. It means a lot to me, and y'all are the reason I'm here, and y'all keep me inspiring. So thank you so much. So today is the week of the Battle of Stitches, the reveal. Okay, so my project with the trick stitch is this bottle holder. A beautiful and lovely stitch it is. Okay, and now in a second I'll just show you the bottle, okay, holder with the bottle. Let's put the bottle in that and see. Okay, this is the one, and it's beautiful and very easy and very accessible with the handle. Okay, and this is so beautiful. It looks so beautiful with the check stitch. Okay, so this is what I have done with the stitch pattern. So you can totally do it for your size, whichever bottle you want to make, totally up to you. So this, it measures 9 inches total from the start till the end. Okay, now I have made this bottle handle for a 1 liter of water bottle, so you can do for any size, and I show you in the video each and every details how you can do it for your own size. Okay, so for this I use this cotton yarn, 100% cotton. Okay, and it was a full medium weight yarn, 100% cotton. Okay, so there are not much information about a crochet hook. It was generally used made for knitting. Okay, so we use it for crochet. Okay, so you can use any yarn whichever you like, preferably cotton. Okay, so and I use 4 mm hook. I know 4 medium weight yarn, it's 4 mm is really a small number, but I did it so that I can get a little tighter stitch, as this is a very lacy stitch. Okay, and it can be very loose if I take the recommended hook size. So I just went down 2 size. I went down. Recommended is, you can say 5.5, so I just went 4. Okay, so you can decide whether you want it a tight stitch or you want it a loose one. So if you're okay with the loose stitch, you can go for the recommended hook size. Okay, or you can decide just by making a small swatch of just single crochet. Just chain 5 and work single crochets back and forth and see how it comes. So I want you to see the single crochet, because that is what gives the good definition and the strength in this pattern. Because the straight stitch pattern, the double treble crochet, is really stretchy, okay, and little lacy, so the stiffness and the strength comes from the single crochet row. Okay, so I want you to test your hook on the single crochet rows. Okay, and you can do that. So don't worry, if you have any questions regarding that, you can always write it down in the comment section and I will definitely answer that. Okay, so with the hook, needle for sewing in the ends and scissors for cutting, measuring tape if you need, or your bottle for measuring, and the handle, it depends totally on you how big you want, how you want the handle to be, and I will show you that also. Okay, so everything is covered in this video, and I would like to suggest there will be others who are taking part in this battle of stitches, so I would suggest just go and watch their video so that you can enjoy other fun things what the other creators did, and I know they did an awesome job. So to watch them all, okay, and I will really appreciate if you do that, and thank you so much for all your support. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get in making the bottle holder. Okay, we are going to start with the circle. We are going to make chain 2. This chain 2 does not count anything. Now we are going to make 12 double crochet in this circle. Okay, so here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Once you have all your 12 double crochet, pull the tail to close the circle, and we are going to slip stitch in the first double crochet to join. The chain 2 does not count anything. Okay, now we are going to chain 2, and in the first stitch we are going to put 2 double crochets. So in this round we are increasing, so we are going to put 2 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Once you finish this round, you're going to go in the first double crochet to join the circle, not in the chain 2. The chain 2 does not count anything. Now chain 2, and in the first stitch we are going to put 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, 2 double crochet, so that will be an increase. Okay, and now we are going to follow this pattern. 1 double crochet followed by an increase, that is 2 double crochet. So let's do that. 1 double crochet in one stitch and increase in the other stitch, that is 2 double crochet in that stitch. So you'll have 1 double crochet between the 2 increased stitches. Okay, so let's carry on this round with this pattern. Okay, once you finish this round, you're going to slip stitch on top of the double crochet to join. Your last stitch will be a increase stitch. Okay, that's 2 double crochet in that. So now once we have finished nice and flat, okay, so our base for the bottle holder is ready. Now we are going to work upward. Okay, so now chain 1. Now for this round we are going to work in the back stitch only. So this is the back loops only, and these are the front loops. So we are going to work in the back loops only. So grab the one loop at the back and make 1 single crochet. Okay, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and in all the stitches just the back loop. The front loop is still here. Okay, so just the back loop, 1 single crochet all the way till end. And once you finish this round, slip stitch to join. Okay, now this is curving the side. Now we want to go with that side because this is the right side and it will be outside here, and we are going to work upward now. Okay, now we are going to start our double treble crochet with chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now every time we are going to work our double treble crochet row round, we are going to chain 5 at the start, and that counts as the first stitch here. Okay, so the first stitch is worked in the first place here, so that is worked. Now we are going to go in the next stitch over here. So we are going to yarn over 3 times. One is for the double, treble, and double treble. So you'll have 4 loops on your hook. Hold it nicely, go to the next stitch here, not this stitch, but this stitch. Grab a loop. Now you'll have 5 loops. Okay, 2 to 4 and 5. Yarn over and grab, pull through 2, pull through 2, 2 and 2. So you're going to pull through 4 times. Okay, so let's do the next stitch. Wrap 3 times, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3 and 4. Okay, so in this way we are going to do double treble in all the stitches. So go ahead and make the stitch all the way around. Make sure I did only 2, see? Make sure you do your third one also. Okay, always check before you finish or you go to the stitch to making the stitch. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. So once you finish this round, you're going to slip stitch in this chain 5 we have in the 5th chain on the top. Okay, just grab a loop and slip stitch to join. Okay, so that's our row complete. Okay, now we are going to put 3 rows of simple single crochet. Okay, so starting from chain 1. Okay, and in this chain 5 which we did slip stitch, in that we are going to put our first single crochet. Okay, now going to the next, single crochet in that, and single crochet in each and every stitch. Okay, once you finish, join the round, start another round, chain 1 and start. Okay, so we are going to put 3 rounds of single crochet. So carry on, put 3 rounds of single crochet and meet me back here. Okay, so here I finished my 3 rounds of single crochet. So make sure you have the same number of stitches. Okay, now before we go any further, I'm going to grab my bottle and just trying to put it inside so that I get an idea how it is going. And here it is, beautiful and perfect fit. You see, it's perfectly fitting. Okay, so now we are going to repeat this section of double treble crochet and 3 rounds of single crochet, as many as we want. Okay, till we get the height for the bottom. So we are just going to repeat this 4 rounds. 3 round of double treble crochet, 3 single crochet, double treble crochet, 3 single crochet round till we reach here. So I'm going to do up till I reach here where the curve starts. You can do up till wherever your bottle before the cap. Okay, before the cap you just stop it. So let's work this 4 rounds, repeat again and again till we get the height. Okay, and I'll be back here and we'll do the next part. Okay. So we are going to start our round, remember, with chain 5. So 1 I have chained, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and then in the next stitch, our first double treble, wrap 3 times. Yeah, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So you'll have 4 times to pull through 2. Okay, wrap 3 times, insert, pull, pull through 2, 2, 2, and 2, 4 times. So this is how it will work. So we are just repeating the double treble round, and then we'll put 3 rounds of single crochet. Okay, so carry on your work, and I will see you once I finish mine. So here I finished. Now here what I did after finishing the set of the double treble crochet and the 3 single crochet round, I added 3 more rounds for giving it more width of the single crochet for putting our belt also. Okay, now you can totally skip it. Now why I did, let me put the bottle. Okay, now let's see where it has reached. Okay, you can totally skip that part if you want. Okay, so here's our bottle cover. Okay, so here it has reached nice and up, and when you put the handle, it will stretch even more and it will give strength also. So that's why I just added few more rows or rounds of single crochet. You can do that too, or you can totally skip that. Okay, it's looking beautiful, isn't it? Right, so now let's go for the handle part. Now for the handle part, you can decide however you want. Okay, first we are going to just fasten off, snip the yarn, okay, and pull it out, and then we can weave in the end. Now if you want your height to be more or less, you can decide. Okay, just weaving my end in the slip stitch area, the slip stitch place which has been created, that stitch I'm going to weave my ends in that. Okay, just snip the excess. Done. We have one more tail here at the start. We need to weave that to in nice and tight. And done. And now we are going to go for the handle. So before that, let me measure the height from the where we started the double track stitch. Okay, from there to here it is 7.5, and from the bottom, from the start, it is 9 inches. Okay, so you can decide whichever you want and however big handle you need for your bottle. Okay, so now just grab your hook, make a slip knot, then place the slip knot on the hook, pull the yarn. Now we are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now once you finish chaining 6, you're going to go in the second chain from the hook and make a single crochet. Okay, single crochet in the next, until the end. So you'll have 5 single crochet. Okay, so here's the 5 single crochet, chain 1 and turn, single crochet in the first one and the second, third, fourth and fifth, chain 1, turn and single crochet again. So this is how we are going to create our belt, okay, for the handle of the bottle holder. So we are just going to do single crochet back and forth. There's 5 single crochet. So now how long you're going to do? So this will be attached in here. Okay, so this side, and then you can go and do how big you want. So we are going to attach it. Okay, so now I'm going to just work on my handle. Okay, and I will tell you how many rows I did. If you want to do exactly same as mine, you can do as long as you need. Okay, now if you want to take it cross body, like okay, from the shoulder, then you can do 100 or 130 will do. Okay, now I will finish mine and I will meet you soon. Okay, so here I have done my handle. So once you finish, you can just snip the yarn, leave a little tail, okay, for sewing we will use that. Okay, and the other side we can always take the new one. So I have done your 86 rows, okay, back and forth working, 86 rows, and it measures 18 inches. Okay, so it will be in this way. It is a small handle. Now you can decide how big you want. This will go just over the shoulder or in the hand. You can just stick it in the hand. You can put it over the shoulders, just hang it like a purse. Okay, so let's start sewing in. So I'm just going to fold it where we have finished our slip stitch area, so I will cover that up. So over there, keeping that in the middle, I'll start stitching from the second row of single crochet. Okay, I'm just leaving the first row and second row of the single crochet. Now just take my needle, okay, so I have kept the third stitch in the middle. Okay, this is the slip stitch area and the third stitch is in the middle. 2 stitch this side, 2 stitches this side. Okay, and now we can start weaving in. So I'm just grabbing the whole stitch here, okay, and here. So you can just weave in whichever way you find comfortable. Okay, this way, just going from the stitch here and the stitch this side. Okay. Now holding it with my fingers, I'm going to go upward in this direction. Just trying to find out where to take the stitch. Okay, so you can just, as you go, you can figure out where you can get it. Okay, now once you reach at the top, we are going to go at the back, this side. Okay, and now we are going to start with this stitch and the stitch from the handle in this way, like this, and then going out here. Take your time. And once we have reached here, now we can come the other side down here. Go inside for the last time here. Okay, now I'm going to weave in my end here before I snip my yarn. Okay, and there's some of the stitches here. And then you can snip. Okay, and this is how we have stitched it, very nice and steady. And now we will go just the other side. Okay, fold this into half and this way. Okay, then without twisting, go the other side, fold in half. It should come in this way. Okay, so both equal, and then so here I have finished sewing both the sides. Okay, so our bottle holder is ready. What do you have to say, guys? I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful little bottle holder. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed having fun with it. So this was this week's Battle of Stitches, and I'm happy that I took part in that, and it was a very nice experience. So thank you, Teresa and Heather, for this wonderful opportunity, and I really appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video with something new and something fun on this channel. Till then, take care and bye bye, friends.